Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's get into some hot topics. Let's go. So we got to start off saying happy birthday. It is still Virgo season. It's always Virgo season. Shout out to my girl Erica. Today is her birthday. I hope y'all have a great day. Let's keep going. Child, first of all, if you want to hear this in its entirety, go to culture.20 on Instagram and you can see the entire video. But this black woman has been fired from Leanne's local petals. And the women in the background was telling people to watch their purses as she was going out. They really wouldn't let her get her things. Like, she had to just go get them, right? Somebody told her to clock out. Then the lady says, why are you doing this? They're watching her clock out. And they're saying, I didn't tell you to clock out. Once she gets outside, she was like, it's a crime being black. Child, so Planet Salon and Spa has caught the brunt of this. It is no way affiliated with Leanne's Petals in Georgetown, Kentucky. But this spa is in Kentucky. And when I looked at the places, it's not Georgetown. So a lot of people have been coming to this spa telling people not to go, just leaving horrible reviews. But you have to do your research and find out, because Planet Salon and Spa is actually a hair salon, not a flower shop. But hold on. So if you want to hear all that Heather has to say, go to her link down here on Instagram. But baby, she has put Leanne's local petals up, okay? She has called them, not the donkey of the day, but it starts with an H. She has called them that of the day. And hold on. So then they sent some undercover people into Leanne's local petals. And these ladies were laughing at the fact that the girl had got fired. When the undercover person called them the R word, this was her and this lady over here, this was their reaction. Just real crazy. So then Leanne posts this video, how she has gone over to Leanne's local petals in Georgetown, Kentucky, everything she said on their Yelp. But baby, I guess a lot of people went over there. So child, look over here at the Leanne's Petals. The Yelp reviews has made a public attention alert. They're saying that they've received an increased public attention resulting in an influx of people posting their views to this page. So they have temporarily disabled it, right? And they only want you to come back. Yelp must reflect an actual firsthand consumer experience. So they're not taking people coming there talking about this place, right? You're going to have to leave your firsthand experience. And you're going to have to wait and you're going to check back, because they're going to leave. I think they just put this up here. Child, people not playing with nobody. Y'all need to stop. And the next people that's going to receive some negative Yelp reviews is all of these hair products. Now, I knew Shea Moisture wasn't run by black people, but I was shocked to find out some others. And you know that the boycott starts tomorrow, September the 1st. Beauty supply stores, all beauty products. They're trying to make people realize how strong the black dollar actually is. Now, I knew Mielle was not run by black people because they had a whole big thing, maybe 6 months ago? Or maybe last year? So they're saying Mielle. So I didn't know Cantu. I felt like Cantu may have had some black people on the dais. I don't know. Maybe the word Cantu, the look, it just seems like it's African American, you know what I'm saying? But why wouldn't you go look it up and play on our emotions like that? I get it. Child, when she was explaining mane and tail, not only are they not made by black people, but they were made for horses. Like, I felt like it. Like, they put it right there in the front, mane and tail. If you go out here and put it on your hair, it's not like we didn't tell you. We got horses on the front of the bottle. Do people think, oh, horse hair is so pretty, maybe my hair will grow like that? Maybe that's what it is. But mane and tail has been around for a very long time. Child, Africa's best is not owned by black people. Now, this clearly isn't a Family Dollar. I know a Family Dollar price advertisement anywhere, but I had no idea about this. And then with Aunt Jackie's, I can't remember which one of these I've just shown you. I want to say Shea Moisture or Mielle. There are a subsidiary, Aunt Jackie's is of them. So this is not made by black people either. African Pride, not made by black people. Now, she wasn't sure about Cream of Nature. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I feel like Cream of Nature does wonders for hair. My hair is so soft after I do a Cream of Nature wash, condition, and deep conditioner situation. I love Cream of Nature shampoo. She said she wouldn't be surprised if it's not made by black people. Child, this is real crazy. So this Michigan woman, she's 32 years old, Talia T. She's facing 10 years in prison on a felony charge for buying ingredients with her food stamp cards and selling her goods for profit. Like, she's a baker. So she's buying all her stuff with her bridge card to buy baking supplies, then selling the baked goods. On June 30th, authorities issued a warrant for her arrest and charged her with food stamp fraud. $1,000 of felony that carries possibly up to 10 years in prison. That is wild behavior. But is that fair? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about that. Let me know. Y'all be careful down there on the Gulf of Mexico. It's still the Gulf of Mexico. We've always known that. But 2 people have left here after getting flesh-eating bacteria from eating raw oysters. The lady that was telling this story, she was like, they're down in the Gulf of Mexico, so any oysters, fish, or whatever, you got to be careful about it. More than 20 Louisiana residents have contracted this particular flesh-eating bacteria, which can cause illness when a person eats raw or uncooked seafood. I never understand how people can just eat like shrimp cocktail, like hanging off the side of sauce. I can't do that. My oysters have to be charred, broiled, and I'm talking about like under the fire. I have to see it. I'm allergic to seafood, mainly fish. So I have to be very careful about what I eat. If it's not in a shell, I can't eat it. Y'all be careful down there. So Erica Mena was interviewed on the red carpet of her new movie that's out, Run. It's a sci-fi flick, right? So she was asked about going back to Love and Hip Hop, and she was asked about Safari. Now, as far as Love and Hip Hop goes, she said that, I don't think the door is closed, but she said, I'm doing so many other great things, which the rest of her answer was great. When she was asked about Safari, they was asking about child support. Is it the point that he can pay it and he won't, or he doesn't have to pay it? She said, me and my children are thriving. My daughter is in the new movie I have coming out, like Stepmother 4 or something. She said, so she's doing well. And I asked last week, like, what is her skill set? She clearly is a good actress. So good luck to her. And I just don't think they will ever have her back on Love and Hip Hop, ever. Child, look what Simon posted. 50 Cent was dropping $40,000 a month in child support, almost $500,000 a year. She said it wasn't enough, so he took her to court. Judge cut it just to $6,700 from $500K to $7K. Greed will backfire every time. So you know who he's talking about, because Portia just filed a $667,000 lawsuit on him. I don't understand. If Portia is saying that he is a scammer and broke, why are you filing a lawsuit for $667,000 on a man who is out of the country and never coming back? Like, you lawyers or legal eagles, get in here and let me know what's really going on. I'm gonna have to call my brother or something. I know. We're over it. I get it. But this post that she made yesterday, y'all won, there's no more album, I'm going to my farm, you will never hear from me again, I'm sorry for everything. And everyone started posting about Tamar going away, Tamar leaving music, Tamar is going to the farm, we'll never hear from her again. I told y'all that was a lie. And then I went on to tell y'all that she had just made a post. But this is why people is tired of Tamar. Tamar gets in the comments on the Shade Room and says, I was being sarcastic. 919, hashtag heartbreak retrograde. Y'all can have it. I'm done. It's your girl, Millie Chun. Bye, y'all.